Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's doing good. I am here to share something with you and do a tutorial on these sweet little bears and bunnies. I'm actually going to do the tutorial on the bunnies today. I'll show you these right quick. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen them probably. I posted this little guy last weekend, I believe it was. And he is made out of just a tan pipe cleaner, and then I've added some pink pipe cleaner there, and this is what I'm going to be making in the tutorial. Now I just finished this one and posted it. She is really cute. I'm calling her Sassy. I put some bling on her and made her just adorable. But can you imagine doing swaps and sending these little guys in your swaps for people to add to their projects? Put her a little cottontail on the back. And she's so cute. She is done with the more fluffy chenille stems that you can get. I picked up these white ones at Hobby Lobby. They have a few other colors, not a lot of colors. Now you can get the fuller stems that have about 2 inches of chenille, and then they stop, and then they have another 2 inches of chenille and stop. I don't know that I would use those. You could try it. If you've got some at home, you can give it a try, but it's not something that I would, buy a bunch of and do them. So until you try it, make sure it would work. But anyway, this is Sassy, and you would make her the same way as I'm going to show you how to make this one. But it's just with a different type of stem. So if you want to learn how to make these cuties, just stick around and I'll be back with my supply list and we'll get started. Okay guys, let me tell you what you need. You're going to need about 4 or 5 of these chenille stems. I've already cut mine to what they need to be. Sorry for that. They start out at 12 inches, so you will need 2 cut at 10 inches, okay? Where am I at here? There we go. 2 at 10 inches. Oh, I adjust my camera here just a little bit to get a little bit closer to me. You're going to need 2 at 5 1/4. So 2 cut at 5 1/4 inch. Actually, you're going to need 3 at 5 1/4. You're going to need 2 at 3 1/4. So 2 at 3 1/4. And then you will need 1 at 2 1/2. And then you will need something for the tail. So I'm just using just a regular, picked up these. I used a bigger one on the little white rabbit I did. This one here, I used a bigger one, okay? Get it in frame there. But I am using these right here from Hobby Lobby. And the size, let me see if it says, it's the 1/2 inch. The 1/2 inch. So I will use one of these for the tail. If you don't have these, you can definitely make a tail out of your pipe cleaners. I'm using this clear gel tacky glue. And you'll need something for the eyes and the nose. You can use 2 different sizes if you want to. But I'm using 2 different things. I'll be using probably one of these for the nose in the smaller size because it's pink. And then I'll use these tiny ones, and they are really tiny. I don't even know the size, but they will be for the eyes. So just whatever you have, that'll just pull out your stash and get something out of there. Don't try to use your stash. Just about everybody has chenille stems, so hopefully everybody's got those. Just trying to think what else we need. In the ears, you can add some pink or like a blush. So if you have a blush colored chenille stem, you can just pull it out, and I'll show you how to do that as well. You can actually probably go ahead and cut those at probably about let's see how much we're going to need for those. Probably about 1.5 inches. You can cut 2 of these in the pink blush. And y'all, I'm totally doing this off the cuff. I'm sorry. I will put the measurements down below if you want to just watch it, and then you can go back through and write down everything. But cut 2 of those pink ones about 2.5. We'll probably might have to cut them down, but we won't worry about that right now. Okay, so let me get in here and start showing you what you need to do. You also need a needle nose, think that's what that is, tool maker, and you're going to use that to turn the ends so that you don't get stuck by the wire, okay? So right now we're going to take one of the 10-inch chenille stems, and we're going to turn the end down like that, just so you don't get stuck with it. But we're also going to put we're going to measure, that's about halfway, so we're going to go a little less than halfway. We're going to turn that just like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to turn that about 6, and you're going to get that, okay? Then you're going to turn it around like this. And you're going to bend this one up or down. Let's see. If you want to roll them in different directions, okay? Opposite directions, okay? So now I'm going to roll this one, and this one needs to be bigger than the other. I usually roll the bigger one the second time, but however they come out, just so that one is bigger than the other. Now those are very even, okay? So I don't want to do that. So I'm going to have to unroll the first one a little bit and then roll up the other. And you want them to come out something like that. You want this one, the one on top is going to be a little bit smaller than the one on the bottom. It doesn't matter which one you roll first. Like I did, I rolled them both, and then I adjusted one to accommodate for the other, if that makes sense. Okay, so you're going to have this. So you're going to do that with both of the 10-inch ones. So that's what I'm going to continue to do here. I did not come up with this idea. I followed some directions of a lady on YouTube, and I will link her below. She did not talk. She just put measurements up on the screen, and she was very good with her hands in showing actually how to make these. So, and also she had them in centimeters, and I have converted that to inches, which anybody can do. And then I'm actually walking you through the process by talking to you and telling you the things that I have learned since I've been trying to make these little pipe cleaner animals. The bear and the bunny are the only 2 that I've come up with that I like. Now that one came out pretty good, and you want to put them up against each other. Yes. Okay, you want them to be about the same size. Okay, so we're going to lay those aside. And next we're going to go to the arms and the legs, and you're going to take 2 of these 5 1/4 inch. You're going to cross them, okay, and you're going to twist, okay, and you want to keep them. You'll twist them about twice, and they're going to be like in a cross shape like that, okay. Then starting here on the bottom, you want to just turn that under so it won't stick, and just fold this in half, okay. We'll fold it in half, fold it up under there, and that's what you get. Okay, and you can push this together as much as you want to. When I make the bears, I tend to leave them open a little bit more, but on the rabbit, you know, they need to have longer, legs and arms. So there's that. And you want to make sure they're even. And sometimes you have to adjust. You learn, you just adjust as you go along. It's not always going to be perfect while you're trying to bend them, but there's a way to adjust, so don't get discouraged. Okay. I hope this is making sense, and I hope I'm staying in screen for you. I'm looking at my computer screen here and trying to stay as in screen as I can. I hope I don't run out of battery. If I do, I'll just charge my phone and come back and finish the video, but you'll never know it because it'll be finished. Okay, so that's the arms and the legs. Okay, so you're going to lay those aside. Then you are going to do the ears. These are the 2, 3, and 1/4. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to fold those in half like that. Now on the video, she only folds them both in half and twists them, but I wanted the pink in there. So that's why I had you to cut the pink. If you don't want the pink, you don't have to do the pink, okay? You want to make sure that end, actually can probably turn that end so it won't be sharp, and stick it in there and kind of form it. And then you got that little bit of pink showing, okay? So you're going to do that on both, and then we're going to twist them together. So you're going to bend over. This is your second ear. You're going to bend over your pink. You're going to slide it right in here. And I said that pink one would be, what, 1.5 inches, I think? And you are going to take these two, okay, and you're going to, well, you can twist each one of them. Sorry. Twist each one of them with your hand, or you can use a tool, however you need to do it. These are going to be glued into place, so it doesn't matter. But that's what you get. They don't have to be joined together. So I'm just taking them, and you can probably use like a flat nosed plier to do this. It'd be easier. But I'm just using what I have laid out here on my desk. Okay, so there you go. Both your ears have the pink in them. You do not have to you don't have to put the pink, but I like it because, you know, rabbits, the inside of their ears are pink. Okay. I'll just undone that one, but that's okay. I'll just twist it back in. You want to make sure the pink is showing, so if you have to kind of adjust it, you can. Okay. So does that make sense, guys? Okay. Next is the snout, or the nose of the rabbit. So you are going to just twist it, and just twist it all the way to the end. I had stuck two pieces together, so that's why I had that one little wire sticking up there. But you're just going to end up with something that's kind of like this. That's going to go on the nose to make it more prominent. And then this is going to be the bulge for the belly. This piece right here. So we just did the nose. Now we're doing the belly. Okay? You're going to do the same thing. You're going to twist the end, and then you're just going to do that circle all the way to the other end. Okay? Guys, I hope this is clear for you. When you're twisting that, you can, if you want to make it tighter, you can. I just don't normally, unless I feel it kind of slipping, I'll kind of pull it back before I twist it again. But it's all going to be the same. It's all in preference and how you want to do it. And you can just kind of stick that little part behind, and there's your little belly. And I kind of push him out a little bit with my finger. Okay, so now all we're going to do is put it together. Now, I use this if I've got time, but for sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and put this together with hot glue. It's totally up to you. Before we do that, we want to kind of elongate this. We want it to look more like a rabbit and less like a bear. Okay, so I'm going to kind of elongate both of these. And when I say that, I just mean make them look more like that than like this. Can you see the difference? This is more narrow this way and this is rounded. So you're going to do both of them that way, okay? You're just going to kind of hold the middle, hold it all kind of together and elongate it. And that'll be one of the characteristics that makes it different from the bear, so that it can be considered a bunny, other than the ears and, you know, putting the pink on the nose. You know, they're pretty much the same. Okay, so what we're going to do is the side you lay down flat, that is actually going to be your front. So you want it to look nice. So I'm going to lay this one down flat. Okay. And I'm going to put some hot glue on it. So I'm going to do just from the middle right here down. And I need to get another stick of glue, put in there. Just about out of the glue sticks. Okay, so we're going to first put on the arms and the legs. So whatever you think looks like arms and legs, you just choose whatever you want to do. But you're going to put it right there in the middle of where you put that glue. So it's in the middle of this bottom section on your first one, okay? The middle of the bottom section. Okay? And then we are going to put our ears on. So you're wanting to turn the good side down. And I'm just going to stick some glue right here on the very end. See where I put my glue? And I'm going to just stick it in there. And be real careful, the glue will burn you. I had a very massive burn on my thumb when I was working on these last week. It did not feel good whatsoever. It ended up being okay, but it could have been bad. A lot worse, I guess. I said some not so nice things when it happened. Okay. So there's your ears. And guys, I've got to work on this. My glue gun is giving me such... I'm just going to have to finish this with my other glue. Sorry, guys. Okay, so you're going to put a good amount of glue just on that body part, the main body part there, because we're getting ready to add the other one to it. Okay, so this is going to go right here. Okay. So the front and the back of your bunny is done. You're going to turn it over. Okay. And if you're using wet glue like I just did, you're going to have to be patient with it and let it dry some, because it will come apart. But see how you have the pink in the ears? And we're going to work on those ears in a little bit. But next we're going to go ahead and add the pudge to the tummy. And it's going to go right here in the middle. I'm going to be sure to put plenty so that it will hold. And be sure you put it the right way, the elongated way, okay? And then I'm going to elongate my little nose too, a little bit. Not much, but just a little. and put glue on it. And then you're going to place it kind of not in the very, very middle, but down just a little bit lower. Like that. Okay, so that's what we have so far. So your bunny is pretty much put together. And you can probably see that it looks much better than it does on my screen. My screen doesn't really do it justice. What I did with my little ear here, and if you put this on with wet glue, be real careful not to pull it out. But I just turn that little ear down. It just gives it a little bit of character, like that little floppy-eared bunny. So I just did one of them, and you can choose if you want it to be a boy or a girl. But let's go ahead and finish putting on the features, and then you can go ahead and do whatever you like for to make it a girl or a boy. So I'm actually going to use one of these little things right here. And like I said, you can use whatever you want to for your nose and for your eyes, whatever you have in your stash. So I'm going to put this on. I'm going to put it right here, kind of, you know, right in the middle of the snout is fine. Okay. And then I'm going to take two of these little tiny black things right here, little black glings, and put a little wet glue. And then just let me place it, and then I'll show you where I placed it. And it's all preference. You can kind of look at it and see where it needs to go. There. Hopefully you can see that. Looks a little blurry to me on my screen, but hopefully you're able to see it. And hopefully I'm getting ready to finish so that I can get this uploaded. Okay, and there's our finished bunny. Now guys, I'm going to stop here and charge my phone and come right back, because I want to be able to embellish the bunny with you. That's some of the fun part. So I'll be right back. Guys, I've got my phone plugged in and wanting to get this tutorial finished, and I'm going to have to, there we go. So I got up to the finishing touches. So while I was letting my phone charged, I went ahead and made a tiny bow, and you need, I'm using this real thin, it's 1/8 inch ribbon that I got, I think either at AC Moore or at Michael's. And you can, if you tie your bows like I do, I just make 2 bunny ears, no pun intended, and I loop it around. I can show you how I do that. So you need about 6 inches. I just make 2 bunny ears like this, sorry, and loop it around like you're tying a shoe. Then you have to kind of work with it. You have to pull out those ends and pull the ears again, and just work with it however you make a bow. Or you might have some pre-made bows that you've bought at Hobby Lobby or AC Moore, but that's how I made my bow. Not doing a real good job right now. And then I put the bunny tail on the back. I keep going to the wrong area, guys, I'm sorry. I put this little bunny tail on, I glued it on, and then that's it. After you put your little nose and eyes, I bent this ear a little bit down too, but I bent this one down more. And this would be a boy bunny. If it was a girl bunny, I'd probably put some bling on her belly like I did Sassy. Sassy's got a little bit of bling. And this was a boy bunny too, but I done his bow out of a different ribbon. And as you can see, or you may not be able to see, that these are 2 different colors as far as pipe cleaners. So that is all there is to making that little bunny. Um, I hope everybody enjoyed the tutorial. If you have any questions, please post them below and I will do my honest best to answer them to the best of my ability. Um, and that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Again, give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Give me comments, questions, or anything down below, and I will get back to you just as soon as possible. Okay, guys, thank you. And I will also put the link to the video that I looked at because I do want to give her credit. I just basically changed the centimeters into inches, talked you through it, and gave you some tips, whereas she just did it to music. She didn't talk any at all. So I do want to give her the credit that she deserves. All right, guys. Well, I'll talk to you later. Bye.